racing marriage gone sour. Brad Keselowski's struggle with NASCAR's Next Gen car. The challenges of adapting to a new car design have left a legendary driver struggling. Brad Keselowski, a NASCAR icon, has found himself in a tricky situation with the introduction of the Next Gen car, also known as the Gen 7. This car's arrival in 2022 coincided with Keselowski's dual role as a driver and co-owner of Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing, RFK. Before this new era, Keselowski had an impressive 35 wins in the Cup Series and even claimed the championship in 2012, Dodge's final season. However, since joining RFK, his success has taken a downturn, with only one win in 3 years. That's been a real challenge for me, he admits. The Michigan native's recent track record includes 2 playoff appearances since 2022, finishing 8th in 2023 and 13th in 2024. His first season with RFK was his second worst as a driver, ending in 24th place. This year, Keselowski has missed the playoffs again and currently sits 20th in the Cup standings, with 6 races remaining. Despite 2 runner-up finishes, a 3rd place, and 2 5th-place showings, he's still struggling. The next-gen car has changed my driving style for the worse. You have to drive it completely differently. Keselowski shared on this week's Stacking Pennies podcast with Corey LaJoie and Skip Flores. The cars from 2008 to 2009, my early days in the Cup Series, were significantly faster. I can't even describe how much faster they were compared to the next-gen car. He reminisced about his first Cup start at Texas. You could spin the tires off the corner. It was that responsive. Coming off turn 4, you'd be flooring it on the rear tire. Now, you can't even spin the tires on a restart. It's like driving an old pickup truck. The other cars I've raced demanded precise throttle control. If you didn't have it, you were going backwards fast. This car is the opposite. You've got to smash the pedal. That's been a tough adjustment for me. But it's not just Keselowski. The next-gen era seems to have impacted the entire RFK team. Both Keselowski and Chris Buescher missed the playoffs in 2022, made it in 2023, with Buescher finishing 7th. And then Buescher missed again last season, finishing 17th. This year, Buescher and new team member Ryan Preece have also missed the playoffs, both currently sitting outside the top 18. At 41, Keselowski knows his racing days are numbered, and he'll soon transition to full-time ownership of RFK. Until then, he must make the most of the next-gen car. I have to remind myself to just drive it like a maniac sometimes, he said. I'm definitely a fan of more horsepower. Look at races like Bristol, where the tires wore out and you couldn't control them. The younger drivers, who never had to drive cars that required throttle control, were really struggling. They just burned off the tires. Keselowski is hopeful that NASCAR will deliver on the rumored upgrade for next season. The current 670 horsepower motor is expected to be boosted to 740 to 750 horsepower in 2026. It looks like NASCAR is going to change the rules next year and will be at 740 to 750, Keselowski said. It's not quite a 100 horsepower increase because technically they're at 670 now, but realistically they're at 685 to 690. I think it's just going to be a bigger spacer. That's my understanding, he added. A bigger spacer should improve throttle control, potentially giving Keselowski one last shot at a Cup championship. And this is the part most people miss. The author, Jerry Bonkowski, is a veteran sports writer with an extensive background in covering major sports, including NASCAR. With a passion for racing since his youth, Bonkowski has witnessed countless NASCAR races and championship battles. He's also the author of Trading Paint, 101 Great NASCAR Debates, published in 2010, and is planning another book soon. But here's where it gets controversial. Do you think the next-gen car is the sole reason for Keselowski's struggles? Or are there other factors at play? Is NASCAR's rumored upgrade the solution, or will it create new challenges? Share your thoughts in the comments.